Hi everybody, Abby here again from the Red Velvet group. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about teaching styles and what teaching style I think would be implemented in my version of the Magic School Bus. I think it would be really easy for somebody to fall into didactic pedagogy or traditional teaching, even with so many options and so many possibilities with this kind of setup with the Magic School Bus. Um, it would be easy to say we are still going to teach things from the point of view of the teacher, where the teacher holds all the power and all the knowledge. But I hope that's not the future of education, with or without the Magic School Bus idea. In my mind, it's a mix of authentic and transformative pedagogy, um, terms that are used by many research, and in this case, I'm using the Cope's-Kalensis definitions. Authentic pedagogy is related to the learner's interests, it's relevant to society. The curriculum design is really with the learner in mind. For transformative pedagogy, it's even a step further. Um, it's kind of newer. They don't really have a specific term for it, but they've been using transformative because it kind of really captures what they're going for. Um, it should impact the students' lives and the world around them. It should be interactive, it should be reflexive, there should be a lot of engagement with it. I think in the future, especially by using the model like the Magic School Bus or others, there's so many options and possibilities that we should really be making the material relevant to the learner. Right now, we have standards that everyone has to meet. We feel like we have to have standards, or what does education actually mean? What would be the problem with exploring topics, creating new knowledge through experiences rather than a teacher telling the learners what they should know? Basic goals for learning math, reading, writing, and science skills. But other than that, learning about things that are important to the students. I think that that could be the future, and I think that that would produce learners who are really productive members of society. I understand in college and in trade schools there are degrees or certifications that are very specific to very specific jobs. That makes sense. But in elementary school, probably all the way up through high school, learning through experiences wouldn't be the worst way to teach, in my opinion. Like I said, having those experiences and like being out in the community and working through different things, I think would be a really great way to learn and still be able to keep up those standards for like the basic subjects, but then be able to expand on subjects that they're actually interested in that will then most likely play into when they go to college and they're learning about different things for the jobs that they want to do in the future. I imagine the teaching on the Matter School Bus to be authentic to the students, even when learning those basic goals, though. The topics should be relevant to their lives, what they're doing. For example, learning about addition. Instead of learning about addition through a textbook, the classroom could go to a zoo and count animals, or so many other things out in the community. Again, really having that exposure in the community. Because, I mean, what is school really about other than getting them prepared to be in the real world? So if you're just sitting in a classroom and somebody's telling you all this knowledge that you need to repeat on this test, is that really preparing anybody to be out in the world? I don't really think so. In general, I don't think the future and or the Magic School Bus will involve didactic or traditional teaching where the teacher is the sole holder of knowledge and lectures are from the front of the classroom and all the knowledge is just being transferred from the teacher to the student via speaking or via PowerPoint. I think there will be authentic and transformative pedagogy or styles of teaching where topics are relevant to the learners and what they're learning will help to impact the world. It is interactive and reflexive. Everything would tie together, hopefully. I know it sounds a little far-fetched, But I mean, there are classrooms that are actually doing some of these pieces right now. And I think with the Magic School Bus, it would take it even a step further and really kind of immerse the classroom out in the world. Um, Again, I think it's a little far-fetched, but if everyone was on board, I think this would make the classroom a better learning environment and honestly have teachers feel more fulfilled in their jobs when they're actually giving those students real hands-on knowledge, working together with them, and creating new knowledge together, really, rather than just these are the facts you need to know to put on that test. All around, I think the teaching, again, will be more transformative and authentic rather than the traditional styles of teaching, and that's where I see the future going. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.